Hi guys, this is David here again, Crypto Gamer Dude. Today I wanted to make this video actually to talk about how to fight the rogues. One of the main reasons actually why I'm making this video is because more often than not, especially when I'm in the that's what it is actually, is when I'm in the matchmaking session with somebody on a mission, when the rogues come out, we end up dying. And the main reason why is because those guys want to go up there and face tank those rogues, and that is not going to work whatsoever. Those rogues are very strong, and they use their skills, and they will take you out in a heartbeat. So you cannot face tank those guys. You have to actually keep your distance from those guys if you expect to be able to win any fights with those guys. So that's why I wanted to make this video today, to try to get the word out, because it seems like so many people in the matchmaking sessions still, or in the game in general, do not know how to fight the rogues for whatever reason. Because you would think that by now so many people would have came across the rogues by now, but I don't know. I guess maybe not, but for whatever reason so many people don't know how to fight them. So I'm trying to get the word out on how to do that. So first of all, as you can see though with this clip, I mean, if you're out in the open world and if you can get other factions to help you out, then yeah, that's going to be great. As you can see with this clip, there's a outcast girl over there with the flamethrower, and she's trying to use her flamethrower on him, on the rogue. Plus, you can see that I'm fighting him as well too. So that will definitely help out if you can get that to work out for you in your favor. But if not, there's other things that you can do as well too. But even first, before I get to that point though, I want to talk about for a quick second how you can realize that you're getting ready to fight those guys in the first place. One of the first things that's going to happen is that you're going to get the certain type of music that's going to start playing, and that's how you're going to know that you're getting ready to fight the rogues. Or the other thing that sometimes also happens as well, especially when you're in a mission, I don't think it might happen in the open world. If it has happened to me, I don't remember it. But sometimes, like when you're in a mission though, when you're getting ready to go to the next section, sometimes it will be quiet. You won't hear any machines that's around. You won't hear any NPCs talking or anything. And your map will also light up red as well too, like something is already there. And as it is the case, because that is the rogues, they're already there and they're already waiting for you, is what's going on. So keep that in mind as well too. If you're in a mission and you know that normally you would hear the NPCs talking, or normally you might hear, the some type of machines around going off, doing their thing or whatever, and that's not going on, and everything's all quiet, then you know that more than likely that's probably the rogues there, and that means you're getting ready to have to be into a fight with those guys. So keep that in mind then. And I fought these guys so many times that, yeah, for me, it's, like a natural thing though to know now what to look out for though. In fact, there's been times that I've actually fought those guys 3 different times in one day. So it might be like 2 different times solo as far as me fighting those guys, and then one time in the matchmaking as far as me fighting those guys as well too. Is usually how that goes though. When I'm by myself, I win, I'd say at least 9 out of 10 times. Every once in a while, I will lose, but pretty much every single time I do win when I fight those guys by myself though. When I'm in a matchmaking session though, that's a different story. More often than not, I am actually losing because, like I said, those guys want to go up there and they want to try to face tank the rogues, and that's not going to work out. So, like tip number 1 is this. When you know for sure that you're getting ready to fight those rogues, you need to get back and you need to get your distance far away from those guys as quick as possible. Because, like I said, they are just like us. They will use skills just like we have. They will use hives, secret mines, the bombardier drone, the chem launcher, you name it. They will use all that stuff. And I would say just about all that stuff too, I've actually been hit with fighting these guys, because they will throw every single thing at you, including the kitchen sink if they can, to try to take you out. That's how they are. They are ruthless, and they will try to take you out as quick as possible though. So keep that in mind. Keep your distance. Now, when you do have your distance from those guys, obviously try to shoot them from a distance. Try to use your own skills as well. If you got your own secret mines too, or a hive or whatever, go ahead and try to use that as well too, of course. Because you want to try to get as much damage on those guys from a distance as possible. Now, if you're like me, more often than not, you probably are running a shield build if you're doing the same type of stuff I do, because more often than not, with most of my builds, I use a shield build. I use I have different types of shield builds as well too, and I do have other builds. I do have like status effects and things like that too, but more often than not, that's what I'm running is a shield build. So if you can get some damage on those guys first from a distance, that's great. And then after that point, if you want to try to go up to those guys and get kind of close to them and get your shield out and then try to fight them with your pistol, then that's fine. Because what's going to happen too then is they're going to try to start hitting you with their fist and kicking your shield and stuff like that, like those other NPCs normally do. But of course, if you got a good shield build, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to phase your shield whatsoever when they do that. And then you're able to, stand there and keep on shooting at them while they're trying to do all that craziness to you. So keep that in mind though. But do not try to face tank those guys without a shield. That's what I'm saying. Do not try to get close to those guys and try to shoot them and take them out, because it's not going to work. They're going to take you out first every single time though. So yeah, this is the main reason why I'm making this video, like I said, because I want to get the word out. I want people to know, what to do when they come across the rogues, to be able to fight those guys. Because obviously the more people that we can educate on this and help out with knowing what to do, then the better off we're going to be when we're in the matchmaking sessions though. When you're in the matchmaking sessions, it's nice to be able to still beat those guys. Either way it goes, whether you're solo or matchmaking or whatever, it's always nice to try to beat those guys, because more often than not, they do actually drop some pretty good loot. I would say, well, for myself anyways, I would say it's probably been an average of about 8 out of 10 times that they drop some pretty good loot. Whether it's a named gear item, or a named weapon, or maybe something that's going to be higher than what I already have in my library, so that way I can use those rolls to put into my library as well. Whatever the case may be, at least 8 out of 10 times, I would say for myself anyways, that I've actually ended up being able to get something good though as a result from fighting these guys. So, not every time. I mean, yeah, there's going to be times that you're going to get some crappy stuff that's going to get dropped too as well. But more often than not, you will get something good though, for sure. So just keep that in mind when you're fighting those guys. That yeah, it can be worth it, but you have to, like I said, use caution and keep your distance though. I cannot stress that enough, because for some reason, I don't know why, but so many people still do not know how to fight those guys. So, when you see in this video, take those tips into mind. Try to, remember what I'm telling you, and try to also share this video as well too with as many people as you can, because the more people, like I said, we can educate and get this out, then the better off everybody's going to be as a result of. I mean, that's pretty much it, really. I mean, it's nothing, it's not really rocket science. It's really common sense, but I don't know. Some people just don't seem to have that, I guess. I don't know. But the first 2 clips you are seeing right now are from DC. I've got 2 more other clips on this video as well too that I'm going to leave on here that you can watch as well. Those other 2 clips are actually from the first 2 weeks that I was, in other words, after Gear 2.0 came out. That's what those were. So they're definitely older clips though. So it was a little bit, as you can see, it was a little bit harder for me to take those guys out. But either way it goes, it can end up being hard anytime that you fight those guys, because you never know what's going to happen. They got all different types of skills that they use. Like right here, you'll see that one rogue is using the Chem launcher. You'll see that here in a second, and that ends up taking my armor down pretty good as well too, though. So yeah, I mean, that's it. If you guys ever have any questions or concerns, go ahead and post that in the comments section of this video. Make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe button as well, and also the notification button as well, so that we can be notified whenever I do post out a new video. If you're wondering why I didn't have anything posted recently, one of the main reasons why was because recently my Xbox actually died on me, so I had to go ahead and save up some money and get myself another one going. And that, plus also the fact that the clan that I'm into, they was doing some raids recently, so I went ahead and got into that as well too, because I love doing the raids, and also I still don't have the Eagle Bear as well, so I still want to try to get that too as soon as possible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, otherwise, thanks for watching the video, and you guys have a great day though.
Mixer drone detected. Hostiles guarding location nearby. Rogue agent eliminated. Supply room access unlocked. Detected.
Can't get a shot off.
Incoming backup request. Rogue incinerator turret detected.
Be on me in no time.
Rogue Mender Seeker Mine detected. Rogue Stinger Hive detected.
Target near you.
Rogue sniper turret detected. Rogue Mender Seeker Mine detected.
Even I can't shoot from here. Moving! Can't get the job done from here. Cover me!
Target is nearby.